up, y'all? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops coming at you. What's going on, you guys? Hey, happy Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's about that time for the weekend. It's about that time for you guys to play some ball. All right. So if you guys are hyped for that, get ready. All right, and make sure that you guys are showing up to the workouts tonight, whether you're in Aurora or whether you're in Broomfield. I will be going to the Aurora one tonight, which means you guys have the Broomfield one with Coach Randy. All right, look, it's the autonomous workout, so it's like the perfect day to not have me. All right, so you guys at Broomfield realize that, and basically do the 5 drills. Because the 6th drill is the autonomous workout, so the 5 drills, just do those the entire time. And we'll include 6 groups because we'll include like a water break group or like a timing group. And we'll make one of them a timing group. I'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, you guys just run the whole workout as if no one were there, because that's the whole point of the workout. So this is one workout where I just stay quiet the entire time. So make sure you guys do that, take care of business, and then get ready for the slew of games this weekend. And we have so many games this weekend. I don't even know the number, actually. I think it's like 10, maybe like 3 on Saturday and like 7 on Sunday. And some of you guys can play it up to like 6 games because of like how your grade levels like crossover. So make sure you guys do that, please. If you weren't at the game last night, here's a little glimpse of that game last night. Watch it. Wait a minute. That's not it. Let's see. My background is off. That's supposed to be this right there. That's what you're supposed to be seeing right there. All right, here you go. Take it to the rack, Big Ethan. Snatch them cookies. Got him. Take it so. All in the rack. Lefty, lay. Uh-oh. Here they come back at us. Oh, tray him up. We got Sophie going to work. Kick back. That's 3. It's 1, 2, and 3. What? Get him up, rep. Yep. Get him across. Switch hands midair. Got him. That's a dunk in the future right there for Kieran. A little stumble, a little brick, but it's all right. We got 8 in the save the day. 1, 2. Uh-oh, but this is the dagger right here. Get up in his face, Teo. It's all right, though. Good game to everybody that showed up. All right, you guys did awesome sauce. We were playing up per normal, but it's getting less up because those are like freshmen, few sophomores, and we had a few 8th graders. We even had like a junior out there, so it's about even, but we also had a 5th and 6th grader out there too, and some new kids. So we do like playing above our pay grade, and that's what's going to make us better, and we know this, so that's why we do this. So fantastic job doing it. But why are we doing it? I believe that it's for the same reason that this guy does stuff right here. Now you might hate him, and I'm going to tell you why you hate him, actually. I'm going to tell you why you hate him and why you shouldn't hate him. All right, and it's for the same exact reason. All right, LeBron James says, or someone said, he was watching the game and he saw us lose by to Canada with a 39-point effort from Dylan Brooks, his like arch nemesis, right? All right, and he got mad and he immediately got on the phone. That was the deal. All right. Now what this sounds like is patriotism. Oh, he's doing it for his country. All right, and that's why people like him. Why people hate him is the real reason he did this. I don't know the guy, but I like just judging based off of like his actions and what I've seen over him like the last like 80 something years. Is that he did this. This is why people hate him. He did this for himself. I think he's a selfish person in this regard. I mean, he's a great teammate. He passes the ball. He's not selfish like that. I think he's selfish in that he's doing this for the greater LeBron James good. He's not doing it to make money. He's not doing it like for like, I don't know, like to like, I don't know, to like win more games, I suppose. He's not doing it for his teammates. He is doing this for LeBron James. Same reason why he like fake reads those books. Same reason why like you've never caught him like doing drugs, or you've never caught him like an extramarital stuff or like gambling stuff, because he's so worried about his image that like he's doing certain things to do his image. But you know who else does that? I mean, like pop stars do that all the time. Like Britney Spears, not lately. Beyonce, people like that. The royal family, they care about their image so much that they like go through like links to make sure that it's like the perfect image, right? I don't think that this one's that bad. This is why I say that you should like him. Because what he really cares about, more than money, more than wins, he cares about his legacy. He cares about what people are going to think about him 100 years from now. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. What's up, Teo Trujillo? I see you, Anthony DeWin. Where is practice today? Practice today is, I believe, at Silver Hills. Silver Hills is the location. Let's see. Silver Hills is my guess. That's my guess. Silver Hills is practice, and then I will be in Aurora at, where's the Aurora location? At Vista Peak Exploratory. So we have two different locations today. Aurora and Broomfield. You guys go to the Broomfield one. But yes, I think that you should worry about your legacy, and it's going to come across wrong. Look, if you worry about your legacy, about what you're leaving behind, that is a very selfish thing. But at the same time, it's a very admirable thing. Because it means that you're beyond money and wins and things like that. It means that you care about like the legend of yourself. I mean, it sounds so weird, right? To care about the legend of yourself. But in the end, it's like, it's why anti-LeBron James on this one. It's why a certain like people like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Kobe Bryant wouldn't leave their franchise. Kareem left his franchise, and it is kind of weird that he played for like two different teams, all right? Because that ruined that like lessened his legacy, all right? The legacy matters because you're creating this like this being that no one can beat. You're striving for perfection, even though perfection is unattainable, but you're striving for it. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. I sort of did this in school, like when people would like ask me to like mentor like younger kids. I knew what was going on. I was like, I'm becoming a legend, baby. Like I definitely knew what was going on. And I don't think that this is bad. So go out there and create your legacy. Go out there and like practice every single day. Go out there and like play 10 years up. And like just create this like legend, this aura around you. So that you can earn everything that you get, all right? So that you can show people like how to like now you can pass excellence on to like the next generation of people. You're creating a legacy that people can copy off of, and if you purposely do it, that's okay. It's okay. You're welcome, Anthony. All right, but anyways, moving on from that, we got our quote of the day. I believe we want to go to, right? Let's go to the quote of the day. All right, quote of the day. We got, you only have to convince yourself. All right. We just talked about legacy and things like that. We talked about like greatness, and there's the act as if philosophy where you just start acting as if you're amazing. Yeah. Like, you don't have to convince anyone else, honestly. If you can convince yourself that you have a chance, that's all that truly matters. You can let the haters hate. Right? There will always be haters out there. All right? If you can convince yourself, you've gone so many more steps ahead of everyone else that you've helped everyone. Because so much of my coaching energy and so much of what coaching is trying to convince players to work hard. And it's like the most infuriatingly impatient inducing thing in the entire planet is to like try to convince a kid to try hard. But if you already think, yes, I can make it, I'm good, I have the confidence, now the coaches can spend time on like other things that will help you out. They don't have to spend so much time talking you off of cliffs or like talking you up, and they could just like organize practice better. They can find you more scholarships. They can like be on the phone and talking to people. But instead, usually it's like, come on, dude, you can do it. I don't know if I can do it, coach. No, you totally can. You're the man. I just don't know, coach. Talk to me for 18 more hours and let's not do anything at all. But try to convince me that I can be good. If you can convince yourself, you've gone so far. You've gone so far above and beyond. All right? You only have to convince yourself. That is the quote of the day. Now let's get on to the big one. We got our itinerary. Now again, the stuff that we're doing in the future, all right, is the elementary school stuff up there. All right, we got the back down series coming up, pick and roll rescreen, Statue of Liberty. We got 2 ball catch layups, dowel jumps, peekaboo shots. I got some new dowels. I get to use those now finally. They're like flat dowels. All right, I'm super excited. All right, and then we got the stuff in the pass, retreat to pass. All right, jumps out to corner option, jab to 3 option jumpers, shots to box outs, Lana's moves, 1-on-1 post move. Now we've done all this stuff. Make sure that you've already posted all this stuff. Make sure that you post the future stuff up there as well. But the stuff that we're doing tonight is right here. Now we're starting off with the autonomous workout. The autonomous workout is normally like 10 minutes of me just giving you something to work out on, and we'll see who can try the hardest for 10 minutes without any help from the coaches. But for this one, and what we do occasionally, we're going to take the other 5 workouts, make that the entire workout for the hour, and just let you guys lead yourselves and see if you guys can push yourselves. There will never be a stop. We'll have a water break group that will lead to like an on-ball dribbling group or something like that, but it will just continuously go. All right, so this is what I want. All right, for judged ranked dribbling, let's just get in a dribbling group. All right, you guys will be in 6 different groups. So if you have 18 people, that's 3 people per group. If you have 24 people, that's 4 people per group. Just 6 different groups. You guys got this? Teo, you got this, man? You got to remember this now. All right, 6 different groups. 6 different groups. All right, and you guys will rotate through this the entire time. The one water break group, you guys can go get water and then come back and you can just chill if you want to. All right, or do I want you at a basket? You don't need to be at a basket. If you guys come back early, you guys can do planks and push-ups. All right, so you go get water, you can chill, optional planks and push-ups. But I hope that you take the option to actually get better. Then for the other ones, again, we have judge ranked dribbling. You're gonna face each other, and you're gonna go as hard as you can and see who can do each dribble the best. All right, you're gonna go through our 8 dribbles. All right, our 8 dribbles, which is like front, back, alternate, side to side, in and out, whatever the 8 dribbles are, figure 8, juggle, I believe one is, there's 2 more. I think that's, regular and then machine gun. All right, you're gonna alternate between those about like 15 seconds a piece. All right, and you're gonna see who the best is at it. I don't know, just judge yourselves on it, say who the worst is. There's no like arguing about it, just guess. And as long as you guys are pushing each other, it's all good. And then we got retreat to explode drill. That will be at another group. Then we got step ups to shots. That will be stepping up and going to starting at 2 and going to 10 and see who can win that one. So you just go 2 step ups and then shoot. Then we got baseline sweep, finger roll, layup at 1 basket. And then we got layup to create. For a layup to create, use each other as the on-ball screen, drive in, hit, get the ball high, and then score the ball high. So make sure in every single group there's at least one person that knows what they're doing, all right? And make it like kind of like age specific. But now to show you these drills, let's take a look at some of these drills real quick. All right, for the first one, for judge rank dribbling, normally we're just ranking the kids on how they do, and then we're putting them in order. But for this one, you guys are gonna be putting yourselves in order. Got that? All right, and for the next one, we got retreat to explode drill. Make sure that your eyes stay forward. Put the ball between your legs and then push out again. Boom, push out fast. Then once you get better at it, you can go between the legs, behind the back to one side. And then once you get better at that, you can go between the legs, behind the back to the other side. So there's about 10 each. You do 10 regular ones where you're switching, then 10 right hand ones, then 10 left hand ones. Where you go behind your back for the right and left. Alright? So that's the retreat and explode drill. Alright? That's the one that I was talking about, where you put the ball down, boom, step up twice, 1, 2, and then if you don't make this one, you come back and you do 2 more. You don't make it, come back and do 2 more. But if you make it, then you go 4 more. That's where Connor is right now. If you make that one, then you go to 6, then 8, then 10. Only when you make it, you go up levels. When you go up levels, you just do more step ups. You see who can win, maybe the first one to 10. Alright, that's what we're doing. What's up, Taz? I see you. Alright, so this is what we're doing for the step ups to shot screen. For the next one, we are going with baseline sweep to finger roll layup. Spin it out, catch it, 1, 2, pound it up high. Alright, same as our layup to create. Alright, when you drive in there, you move the ball up high and for a finger roll layup. Alright, but for this one, it's going to be spin, 2 strong bounces. You got it right by your body, not out. And then pound the ball high, and then spin the ball right over the rim. Alright, with the opposite hand, that one is dribbling. The last one, the one that I just said, we got pick and roll layup to create. Dribble out, do the step, come over that screen. Instead of having the pick and roll things there, you guys can just have a person use people. Alright, so just use the screener, and then the next person can go. You guys can just rotate based off the screeners. Each of you guys can throw a basketball. But you can swoop in there and get the ball up high the entire time. Again, make sure that someone who knows what they're doing is in every group. So you're kind of teaching you, but not slowing down too much. Alright, and that's all the workouts. I forgot to hit send at the start of the show. We believe that you were here at the start of the show. Don't worry about it. I believe you. Let's go. Let's see who's been doing the homework. Who's been doing the homework? Guys, shooting September 15th. Teo Trujillo. Is your shot getting better, Teo? Weston. Is that finishing moves? Weston's the ball handling. That was yesterday. Okay, so the 2 people that posted today were those 2 people right there. All right, make sure you guys post every single day if you possibly can. All right, no matter what you're doing, post every single day so we can create this entire culture that we want to create. But great job to Weston. Great job to Teo. The finishing drills. And he put it out there in the rain as well. Oh, man. Working hard in the rain. You gotta like that. You gotta like that. Now we got a very special, very special story of the day, and I say special because I put a little extra funk on this one. All right, on this story of the day, I put like my cinematic skills to the test. I basically made a movie for this one. Okay, it's a little dramatic. It's still only like 40 seconds, but you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. All right, watch the story of the day. Each warrior wants to leave the mark of his will, his signature, on important acts he touches. This is not the voice of ego, but of the human spirit, rising up and declaring that it has something to contribute to the solution of the hardest problems, no matter how vexing. All right, see what I was talking about, man? That's some deep stuff. We have blood, we got warriors, we got the world, we got tornadoes listed. All right, look. That's what I was talking about with the whole LeBron James thing as well. All right? He wants to keep, in his mind, and in many of his fans' minds, he's a warrior. And I know for a fact, to myself, I was a warrior. And it's how I saw things. And like, yeah, we aren't in the days of Martin Luther King where we could like stand up for our rights or sit down at like a stand and like have the police beat on us. We're not in the days of like fighting back against like, I don't know, like slavery or like, I don't know, like freaking like wars like the War of 1812. We're not in those days where like we have to be like a knight in shining armor or like a ninja, okay? But we still do have certain fights, all right? And these fights might be like homelessness, might be like cancer and things like that, but it could just be as small as a game, as small as like I'm fighting to work hard every single day, even though it's hard, all right? And so in our small way, we are warriors, all right? And like the saying goes, it says each warrior wants to leave the mark of his will. That's what I was talking about leaving your mark, your signature on the world. Saying that you've been here, right? Because we don't know what the meaning of life is, but I mean, I bet you it's something in terms of like people remembering you. I mean, like, because if no one even like cares that you lived and like you've done nothing for the world, that's kind of weird. What's up, Caleb? It's kind of weird, right? But like, if you can leave your mark out there, that's what I told actually Caleb last night and Sam. I said, leave your mark. You don't want to just get playing time. You want to be like, I got 8 steals, I got 7 charges, I got 3 offensive rebounds. Like when I was out there, I did this. You don't want to just play for no mistakes. Right? You want to go out there and leave your mark, right? So each warrior wants to leave the mark of his will, of like how much effort that he exerted, his signature on important acts he touches. So while, yeah, basketball's not as important as like curing cancer, it's something, because look what happened during COVID. As the world is like dying of a freaking disease, the first thing that people wanted back was sports. All right, there's people in Cleveland who've had bad lives because their team hasn't been good. Because like life is monotonous, and this one thing about sports just like lifts us up. So I think sports is just as important as anything else. It's not sports as being a doctor or being a teacher, but everything else is just as important. I mean, like trash man, maybe. But like a lawyer, yeah, basketball is more important than being a lawyer, man. Banker, yeah, money doesn't matter that much. So realize that you guys are warriors for a reason. This is not the voice of ego, but of the human spirit. That's what I said about why LeBron James is so weird, is that he cares about his legacy. And it seems like he's just egotistical, which it does come across that way. But when you apply your ego to like the greater good, that's when it becomes the voice of the human spirit, because it's that human spirit that allowed us to go from country to country and expand and take over the Native Americans, but like, you know, just to explore and to figure out like language and to figure out like buildings. That's the human spirit, and it takes a cocky person to think that they could like make a skyscraper. It takes a pretty cocky person to believe that they could like unite a whole nation under one language and things like that, so that we can like make life more than just what it was in caveman days of like living till you were 20 then dying. Now we've like expanded life, right? It takes a cocky person to be able to do that. So what are you going to bring to the world? All right? What are you going to bring with your heroism? So each warrior wants to leave the mark of his will, his signature on important acts he touches. This is not the voice of ego, but of the human spirit, rising up and declaring that it has something to contribute to the solution of the hardest problems, no matter how vexing. All right. So in the end, once you practice basketball and you try to become a warrior in basketball, then you become a real life human being. Now you can apply that to real life. And now you can solve cancer. Now you can solve homelessness, because you know the steps to take to reach these impossible things at the lower levels as well. All right, let's start off with the trivia question, then we'll get to our movie and some other stuff. All right, so early trivia question. I believe that this one is kind of hard. I'm not sure, but we have Kieran leading 4-2 to 1-1. And okay, this is it. No matter what, even if it's Noah, you cannot answer twice. If you answer twice, you're automatically disqualified. You can only answer one time, no matter what. I promise. All right, I don't care what happens. You can only answer one time, even if, I don't know, whatever happened. All right, so here you go. We're going to become hardcore because Noah, who I've been nice to on several occasions, wants it that way. So here we go. All right, good luck, you guys. The question today is, it's about Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce always has a chip on his shoulder, man. And did you know that Paul Pierce was cut his freshman year and his sophomore year from the varsity team? I want to know, from what high school was he cut those 2 years from? That's the quote. That's the trivia question of the day. Which high school team was Paul Pierce cut from his varsity team, his freshman and sophomore year? Now, after that time, dude, he went out. He was about to transfer schools because he got cut. And he said 100%. He wouldn't have. Right? He would have been like, I made the team. Great. He got cut, got embarrassed, and that's why he acts the way he does. Inglewood's the answer. Taz got it. Taz got it. All right, Taz with the answer right away. Inglewood High School. Think about that, man. He got cut. All right. He got cut from his team, just like Michael Jordan got cut from his team. And he decides to go, I'm going to make my legacy. All right. He didn't switch schools. That would have been easy. If he switched schools, there's no way he would have made the NBA. Zero chance. So what are you going to do when you're up against it? When you didn't get the playing time that you thought that you should? Is that going to like spark something in you that wouldn't have been sparked otherwise? I mean, because like, don't you dare sit me on the bench. You know what that's going to create? It's going to create a monster. But some people, they're like, oh, you sit me on the bench, I'll quit. Yeah, I'm going to try less hard. Some people are like, oh, if you play me a lot, yeah, then I'll try. No. If you have something bad happen to you and something's like you going up against it, you step it up. And now if you can also step it up when something good happens to you, then you're just a pimp. But like that's kind of hard. All right. Try to be the person that every single setback is just a push forward. Every single setback is just a push forward. All right. The movie of the day, we got Bagger Vance, the legend of Bagger Vance. Speaking of being a legend, Bagger Vance is actually the caddy in this movie. It's Will Smith, and we have Matt Damon as Randolph Jr. It's a fantastic movie. I'm going to give it 49 stars. It's an amazing movie. 48, 49 stars, somewhere in between there. All right, it's an amazing movie. I know it's about golf, but like, the best part of this movie, besides just becoming a legend, is that like this guy's like a natural, but he's also like he's a guy that will go out there in the middle of the night with a freaking like lantern and shoot shots, no matter how frustrated he was. It also talks about being in the zone, right? How you can like be in the zone and how everything just like disappears around you, like everything pauses around you. And you're in the zone of things. All right, that's an amazing feeling, and like some people call it like being in the flow. All right, I don't know what your new age calls. You guys might call it like getting swifty or something. I don't know what you guys say. Being lit out the funk house G-Eazy or something like that. I don't know. But being in the zone is like when you stop hearing your parents. You stop worrying about like injuries that you have and things like that. And this movie really depicted it in a great way. So if you are a 9th grade player in our program, watch this movie this month. This is the September movie of the month for the 9th grade. I believe it's 9th grade. Let me check just to make sure. Yes, it's the 9th grade movie of the month of The Legend of Bagger Vance. Watch it. Please watch that movie. It's great. All right. What is this about? NBA bonus watch. Oh, so like I spoke before about like, you know, like what inspires the players to go out there, right? I think that Luka here, I think he's definitely a legacy guy. Definitely. The way that he like laughs at the camera and like he hits big time shots. He's thinking about like what you're gonna think about him in the long run. If you could offer him $1 zillion, maybe not $1 zillion, but like $1 billion to go to like a bad franchise, he probably wouldn't. All right, because it would be that would be part of his legacy. I think he's more than just about the money. All right, he's about his legacy, like what people are gonna think about him, where he's gonna finish up on the Mount Rushmore of things, where he's gonna finish up in the GOAT conversation. And I don't think that many other players, including Jamal Murray, right there, are thinking about that kind of stuff. Now, some people aren't capable of thinking of that because you know they're not that good. But think about Muggsy Bogues. He had no chance to be the greatest, but he had the best chance to be the greatest 5'3" player of all time, and people will remember him, right? That's a legacy thing right there. You don't have to be the best to have a great legacy. So what will be your legacy, or are you guys just in it for the Supermax money? All right, because this is how they inspire NBA players, because most of them are not about the legacy. So I don't care whether you're an NBA player, a freaking like college player, high school player, junior high school player. You can create something that is movie worthy, basically, okay? So go out there and create it. Good luck tonight, guys, with the workout. Make sure that you guys remember that the quote of the day is you only have to convince yourself. I need you guys to do these workouts. Do these workouts right here tonight. In group, we need 6 groups. We need one of the groups to be a one of the groups to be a water break group that can come back and do planks. The other group to be one of these 5 things. You guys are doing autonomously the entire time, not stopping at all. Not one time are you stopping for the entire hour. All right, so good luck. Go out there and try your hardest. I will talk to y'all later. Cue my outro music. Peace out, you guys. Peace.